Golf Central on YouTube, brought to you by the Rogue ST Woods and Irons from Callaway.
Hello, I'm Anna Jackson, and this is your Golf Central update. Opening round of the AT&T Byron Nelson at TPC Craig Ranch. Low scores to be had, but no one could shoot better than Colombia's Sebastian Munoz. Take a look at his card: 12 under 60, 9 birdies, 2 eagles, a new course record. So let's hear from our opening round leader.
I know you had a 60 earlier this year, so when you're standing in the fairway at 18, what are you thinking? I mean, I'm
59. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to give me a chance. I think it was 250 to the pin, into the wind. I kind of wanted to hit like a bullet, like a little draw, but I knew if I want to hit it close, it had to be like a fadey, soft landing shot. I tried to do that, overdid it, and ended up with a 60, which is really good around here.
Go ahead. Yes.
About Christmas time, things seem to change for you. You've missed a bunch of cuts to start the year, and all of a sudden you've been, last 7 or 8 tournaments. What's changed? What's changed with you?
I started working this year with my caddy, Jose. I feel like ever since he got on the bag, we've had good vibes. We understand each other. We kind of speak in a language that we can both see our shots and our distances. So I feel like that has really helped. Besides that, just a little more consistent, trying to avoid those big mood swings. I feel like that's huge, and we'll see how it goes.
So Munoz becomes just the 5th player in history of the PGA Tour to have shot multiple rounds of 60 or lower. You've got the likes of Jim Furyk and Brandt Snedeker in the 59 club. Phil Mickelson's done it 3 times, and now Sebastian Munoz has done it twice as well. So this is how your opening round leaderboard looks at the AT&T Byron Nelson. Sebastian Munoz out in front, ahead of the likes of Peter Malnati and Maito Pierre, just 2 strokes back. But how about our defending champion, K.H. Lee? He is also in that group, tied at 8 under par. Let's hear from him.
When I hear Barry feels comfortable like last year, this year, first round, with a great player like Scottie Scheffler and Jordan Spieth, little nervous, but starting with great people guys, so I'm very fun and enjoy it, so I'm very happy for first round.
What about this course suits your game that you really like here about TPC Craig Ranch?
I think here is irons game, need the irons game good, and also putting, because a lot of guys, a lot of birdie and eagle, so they need a low on the par. So I think key is iron and putting. So.
You have any? I hear family and friends are out here this week following.
Yeah. With here, my daughter and my wife, and my mother, father, and the whole family here, so very happy.
We'll take a look at the man currently in solo 6th, Kyle Wilshire. Fascinating story. Monday qualified, just his 3rd start on the PGA Tour, bouncing back from knee surgery. But he also didn't play one in 2019, ended up taking a job as a trash porter in the evenings when golf was shut down during the early stages of the pandemic. So let's hear from him after a pretty impressive opening round 65.
I'm not sure if it's a similar mentality, but, I'm in a different position than most of these guys out here. I don't have a card out here, and I don't have full playing privileges. I've told people before, the Monday qualifiers is, ironically, it's somewhat relaxing because you either play really well or you don't, and there's nothing. It's so hard to get through. You got 100 to 120 guys, even 170 when I got through RSM. So it's just kind of relaxed and carefree. But out here, there's a lot of great players. I mean, it's very, shooting a low score is huge and just putting yourself in position. But today I was just one shot at a time. I mean, you're one shot away from making a bogey out here. It's fairly generous off the tee, but I just try to put myself in good positions. I love the way the greens roll. I've been in Florida for a while, and it's Bermuda, and then you get on some bent grass. They've done a great job out here this week. So I'm blessed to be here and excited for the week. It was a good start so far.
What was it about your game today that led to that good start?
I hit it fairly close on some holes, but I hold a few nice putts. I was pretty solid inside 10 feet most of the day. I gave one back there on my 17th, the 8th hole, but I hit a good putt. It's just, it didn't go in. But I was just steady on the green, and anytime I kind of got out of position, I was able to get it up there around the hole, and the greens are so good, you get the ball on line, you're going to give yourself a chance. But I hit it close on the holes where you have opportunities, and was just kind of smart, played steady on the other ones.
Looking at your bio, you turned pro in 2014. This is your third PGA Tour start. What's your road sort of been between when you first turned pro and getting to this point?
Yeah, I mean, I was fortunate when I first turned pro. I guess I missed Q school in 2014, got to second stage, and then 2015 I qualified for the McKenzie Tour. It was PGA Tour Canada at the time. But that playing up there taught me a lot, taught me how to compete, taught me how to travel, and I was 23 years old, so it was 22 at the time. But, you know, getting out on the Korn Ferry, I probably didn't do the best job of taking care of myself as far as being responsible. Not that I didn't work hard, it's just I played 14 weeks in a row and my body was just toast. But it's weird because you get going good in like week 8 and you have a chance and you kind of got to keep the pedal down. But then from then I've had some injuries. I had knee surgery in 2018. 2019 I wasn't playing too well. And then 2020, I mean, the world kind of shut down. So I had a job in 2020 in the evening times. And I just always kind of told myself that, you know, you get out what you put in. And when I was doing my job, it wasn't fun. But I made the most of it, and I kind of turned it into opportunity to get better and just try to have the right mindset. And I think that's what I've done now. You know, the rest of my life's in order, and I'm in a good spot, and I'm just trying to have fun and take advantage of the opportunities that I have.
What was that job in 2020?
I was actually a trash porter. So my girlfriend's apartment complex was advertising for a place for some help in the evening times, and it was COVID. There was nothing really going on other than a small mini tour in Florida, and I didn't really want to be in an office job. I wanted to continue to work on my game, and this was in the evening times from 6 sometimes to 11 o'clock at night. And you know, it wasn't the most glamorous job, but I wouldn't say it humbled me, but I appreciated what it offered me. It allowed me to work on my game, and I did it for 4 months. It kept me in good shape. And I just think it made me a little tougher. It made me just appreciate the opportunity to play. And then now when you're out here, it's just not taking things for granted. I mean, when you play on the PGA Tour, you're driving a brand new Cadillac this week. You're driving, you know, you're eating the best food. It's the best facilities. You got club companies taking care of you. I've never had that before, and I always hoped that I'd get to this level, and I believed that I could. So the journey's been a little bit different than a lot of people, but I'm blessed to be here.
Good to hear from Kyle Wilshire there. Okay, well, the LPGA Tour is also in action this week at the Cognizant Founders Cup. Madeline Sagström from Sweden, she's looking to add a second title to her resume this week. Megan Kang looking to break through, and rounding out your top 3 is the most recent winner on the LPGA Tour, Nasa Hataoka, just 2 strokes back at 7 under par. Okay, well, coming up tomorrow on golf, it all kicks off in Belgium at the Soudal Open at 7 a.m. The LPGA Tour then get underway at 10:30. The region's tradition, the first major on the PGA Tour champions at 1:30 p.m. Eastern. PGA Tour then kick off their second round coverage at 4 p.m. and then we will be back on Golf Central at 7 p.m. to wrap it all up. So that's it from us on your Golf Central update. We will see you tomorrow, but we have got plenty more coming your way from around the world of golf.